welcome, dear viewers, to Couch Warrior TV on YouTube. I am the Couch Warrior, and you are watching The Passage, Skyrim SE Let's Play, featuring Ettient Jorel, the Ultima Ranger. Alright, we are going to disenchant some things that are weighing us down, including these hooded Thalmor robes. He's officially giving up on the idea that he is going to wear those again. He doesn't want to wear those again. We're now using our Necklace of Rejuvenation, and I don't see us going to anything different. So the Necklace of Health, we'll disenchant that. Okay, the Ring of Minor Stamina we're still going to use. We don't have anything better there yet. And then these Gauntlets of Alchemy, these can also go. That'll be helpful. Okay. All right, so we got a night's sleep. We've gotten something to eat. Now we can kind of go through what we've got here. I'm going to grab this Grand Soul Gem. We may actually make an attempt, if I'm not sure yet, but we may make an attempt at enchanting our first item today. So I want to have that on me if the opportunity presents itself. Greater Soul Gem, empty ones. We're going to take those because my plan here is before we head out, we're going to go into town. Let's see what we got going here. We're going to go into town early. See if there's anything at all that we can trade for. Anything at all that we can get rid of. So the wolf pelts we convert. Remember, I'm still trying very hard to not do anything with my cave bear pelts. I want to keep those. Okay. And we will convert these to leather. We've got 16 of them. Just the fur plate. Again, it's easy to get tripped up here, right? It's easy to just keep clicking and then suddenly turn my cave bear pelts into leather. Can't tell you how many times I've just accidentally done that. Okay, so that's good. We're going to go into town. We're going to trade some things. We're going to liquidate a few things, turn it into gold. And then we are going to head out to our destination, which, of course, is to try and rescue the citizen. Whiterun seems to be a location where people are getting used to seeing the Hound. They may not know how it is that we're coming and going. Hey, here's Amryn. Hey. How you doing?
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
You did make the right choice. Don't screw that up. We'll take care of the weapon. Still working on that. How about some training, though?
I can teach you a few things.
So, let's see. Well, Amryn can get us one more level. I think he can only train us up to level 50. If we try again, he'll probably say no. Yeah. He's done. So we gotten everything out of him that we can.
Right then.
Couple more levels and we'll be able to teach him stuff. So.
My wife's a good woman. She can be a little hard-headed sometimes, but I love her just the same.
I don't doubt it. All right.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Right. I will do that.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
All right, let's have a look. Cave bear pelt. Bam, we're taking that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, horsehide. fairly inexpensive and produces lots of leather, which I like. Okay, apparel. Ring of Minor Knight, no. You know what I'd really like to find is rings or necklaces or, you know, stuff like that well, actually, we've already got a ring. Something like gauntlets. Gauntlets or necklaces that would help us out with smithing would be great to have. But thus far, we have not lucked out in that category, so that's fine.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old form, they're rifted. Might consider joining up myself.
See if Adrian
Got
has
some
anything.
good. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Take a look.
Okay, apparel. No. She does have Moonstone. But we are not going to worry about that. At this point, I think what I'm really interested in finding
Don't forget to check inside
is
the shop if you need anything.
any items that are going to buff smithing or items that are going to buff archery.
Got something
That's
for just
primarily
about
what I'm
everybody
looking
in
for.
here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Yeah.
Hello, friend. In the market for some... Take a look.
Okay, I will. Yep. Nothing.
Thank you very much for your business.
Mm-hmm. All right, so, yeah, I mean, at this point... Well, let's go back this way. Let's use Adrian's tanning rack while we're here. I've noticed that Jorel and Greymane doesn't have magic items that I've seen, but we'll check with him just in case. Ideally, what I'd love to do is get our hands on an item with an archery enchant so we can disenchant it and we can add archery bonuses to other gear that we wear all the time. Okay, simple bearskin cloak, cave bear. I like the cave bear because it's black.
Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Black is going to work well for us out in the wild. So if we take a look at this too, I feel like it goes particularly well with this armor. It just looks badass, and it looks warm too. Okay, the other thing I'm going to do is, since I'm here with Adrian, I'm just going to offload some dead weight here.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking.
I think we're finally going to sell that ring mail.
To suit your needs.
Okay. Still can't bring myself to part with this Mantle of the Silver Hand, though. Okay, ringmail armor. I really do like this, and I think we'll acquire another set of it eventually. But right now, it's just dead weight. Sleeved armor, we're going to keep that for sure. Like that. Elven bow. Actually, the elven bow, I wonder if I melt that down, if that would give us... That might give us Moonstone, which would be nice to have.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
That's going to save a lot of weight. Yeah, elven bow. We'll recover some Moonstone from the bow. That'll give us a little bit of a reserve there for making more arrows later.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that on. Man's
We'll talk to Warbear here and see if he's got anything different in here than what she's got out there.
Welcome. We've got small weapons as well as big. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay. Nothing too amazing here.
Good doing business with you.
You as well, even though we didn't do any business. All right. So my assumption is these bandits would not kidnap someone like that unless they were planning on holding them for ransom.
Where are these vampires coming from?
So the trick for us is going to be trying to free them.
Looking to do some hunting? Avoid Brittleshin Pass to the southwest.
And my assumption is that the person we're rescuing has got to be somebody with money. Otherwise, why would you bother with a kidnapping? Hey, Jorlin, right?
My poor Frally, I think Thorun's still alive, but I know better.
Yeah, we heard about that in the marketplace. Sorry to hear about that. What have you got for sale?
Gods be praised.
I know, right? Maybe for you, but not for Etienne so much. Yeah, he just doesn't carry enchanted items. He's not that sort of fella. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just take this sample of your work? Neat. Armor's challenge will take a level too. That's good. It's funny that the shield is not stealing. My guess is maybe it's there just as a sample for you to use the shield rack and try some stuff, maybe? We'll keep it though, because we could melt it down for the steel ingots. The other thing too is, from a roleplay perspective, we could just sell it. If Jorlin Greymane was, you know, I mean, he's considered to be the finest blacksmith in the province, possibly in all of Tamriel. So if he gives us a sample of his work, it'd probably be something that would be good for us to sell if we don't want to keep it. You would think there'd be a lot of people clamoring to get a sample of Jorlin Greymane's work, so that's what I think of when I'm considering that. I'm going to go talk to Preventus quick. I don't think we have anything to turn into him, but I couldn't remember for sure.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy.
Yeah, I imagine.
Perhaps I can assist you.
All right. We do not need our cloak on at this point. Okay, let's see what this guy's got going. Hey.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed every... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I wouldn't say master, no. Okay, we could sell him this ring. We've got a necklace down here. We could sell him silver necklace, which he can use for something. Thalmor boots and gloves. We can sell him staff of courage and fire bolts. We can sell him. It feels good to get rid of some stuff. Okay. And he's probably not going to have anything that we want, really. Okay.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so one of the things I talked about on a recent podcast was how our book collection, without mods, does not tell us what books we've actually read. God, the selection here of... The selection of books. It's so difficult. So I'm just kind of rolling through these real quick. Just making sure that I don't have any unacquired levels hidden here. Right? No. Yeah, we're good to go. So normally with some very simple mods, you know, you're able to have a little icon next to every book you've read, so you're not constantly going back through your book inventory all the time and clicking on books that you've already taken in, right? Simple stuff like that, which is it's the kind of stuff that those of us who've been modding for a long time take for granted, you know, and we can find so
You look tired, friend.
damn frustrating.
The Baron Mayor has beds for it.
All right. Time to head out. All right. I think we are good to go. I don't think I've got any food in here that I need to bring with. Nope. We're all set. Okay, at this point, we're going to head directly out onto this rescue mission. Ettient knows that he has stationed Garm at his sister's house. So we're going to leave well enough alone. We're working under that assumption right now. Those of you who were paying attention a couple episodes ago realize that Garm isn't actually there. That's a game mechanic thing. From a roleplay perspective, however, Ettient has no reason to believe... Hey, look at this. No reason to believe that he's not there. Or she is not there. So, yes, I, as the player, know that Garm has returned home. From a roleplay perspective, Ettient does not. Capiche? Alright. Alright, so... the location that we want to go is going to be down this main road. So we're going to do the ranger thing, and we're going to carve a little bit of time off of our journey here. Sorry, crabs. You're too slow. You're already long gone. Yeah, almost cleared that thing. It's like a wildlife reserve for mud crabs down here. Alright, so these towers coming up here. Ettient is looking at this and realizing to himself now that also in his backpack is a letter from Proventus Abanici regarding a bounty on the head of the bandit leader here in Valtheim. And given the way that this straddles the road and that this is also our most direct route to our Dengir rescue mission, we're going to have to deal with this. Just makes sense to do so. So the Hound is going to try and find some high ground to operate from here and see what we can see. Bear, hear that? Ooh, right there. Got him. Eat it, beast. Yowza. He got one good lick in on us. Look at that. One swipe of the paw. But we had to take him out. There was no way around it. We need this concealed area up here as a platform to launch an attack from. Alright, let's take stock, shall we? Alright, let's find a good spot. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. One on the ground there. One way over there. So 5 that we can see. And I'm going to take the one in the far tower first, because I think there's a good chance that we could take this person out and have everyone else still be none the wiser. So this is right on here. Right about there. Okay, dropped. Oh, that was our bandit leader right there. So we've actually fulfilled our obligations. Let's change position. What happens if we get up here into the trees? We still have a good sight line? Kinda. Now, what was I, short? Had to be short, right? Because I literally was aiming right at his head. Let's let him calm down. You just heard a noise, that's it. Just a noise. I would love it if I could eliminate him without having him tumble off the tower, ideally. So I aimed right at his head last time. Let's come up over just a tad bit. Okay. It's good. He stayed on top of the tower. That's where I want him. Okay, now if I stay back on this rock, I'm not in the sight line of the guy in the walkway, which gives me nothing to worry about except that speck right there. It's kind of strange, but I find it easier to take these long-range shots without using the zoom effect. Stay here, maybe? Again, it's more or less about gut feel. Now watch. Kind of turning in place. That makes me feel like when we get over there, we're going to find an arrow sticking in the ground right near there. Okay. Let's go a little higher, maybe. All right. I think 2 shots is enough. We change position again. I mean, the fact is we can't mess with these people too much because almost all of them are archers, and you never know which ones are going to have orcish arrows or elven arrows, and they can be extremely deadly. Like, you know, even with our armor, even at a full run, we can still go down in 2 shots, which means we need to have sort of a healthy amount of respect, I think, for these people. Okay, that's right on, right there. Nice! That's an even further shot than the first attempt I made. Alright, that's another one down. And this guy's none the wiser. The problem with the guy in the walkway is he never stops. He's constantly moving. Or when he does stop, it's so rare. Is there a person? I thought there was a person down here by the road. Let's have a look. Usually there is. Okay, that makes me nervous. Oh, there, right there. All right. See now, that's a nice wide open shot. The problem with that is that they're facing me. As long as they're facing me, we're not going to get surprise attack bonuses, which we need. So we're going to have to wait. Same is true for this guy in the walkway. The guy in the walkway, I sort of feel like the best way to take him out is to actually sneak inside the tower and get him when his back is turned. Just because with him constantly moving, his patrol pattern makes it really hard to get a killing shot from here, and I don't know if it's worth taking the shot or not. If he would stop mid-pattern anywhere there, then yeah. This person here, though, we need a better opportunity. Now, see, on the walk, though. Well, that's certainly a better angle. It may be enough to help us. Nope. All right, we gotta move. Okay, that's the first shot that I would consider to be a legitimate giveaway, right? The other ones, we've at least taken them out. Oh, crap. She came down this way. crap. Alright, let's draw her out. Let's make her chase us. She's taken the bait. So, when we were doing recon before, I spotted a saber cat over here. Let's see if we can run her into a predator. That would be ideal. Right, here we go. There we go. Alright, now we've got a saber cat to take care of. We can do that. A little trouble maneuvering here. Come on, you beast. Oh, crap. It's behind the bushes. Woo! Holy yeah. That was close. That was close. That saber cat flanked us. Alright. Where's the body? Here we go. We'll take those nice boots. Alright, that worked okay. We got the saber cat working for us now. Now the problem here is I need to get into the tower without making myself a target for the last remaining archer. Okay, so let's put ourselves in the mind of this last archer. Okay? Our first 3 targets we took out without him realizing it. So, from his perspective, those 3 are still around. And his companion down here, he watched this person run off into the hills, but he doesn't know why. And that person has not returned yet. So at this moment, he doesn't necessarily have a reason to be alarmed. So what we want to do is listen. All right, there we go. Okay, we're going to bleed this guy nice and quiet-like. That's the idea.
Never should have done your need.
Okay, that was the opposite of quiet. And, ooh, he's got a Nordic bow. I'll take it. The reason that happened is because I tried to use the dynamic entry perk and get a damage bonus by rolling into my attack, but I was too close to him, and so I rolled into him. That let him know we were there, and then at that point it turned into a knife fight. Thankfully, Ettient is a good knife fighter, so he bested that guy, and we've learned from our mistakes, hopefully. Wait, was there mold on that bread? Ah. What's a little mold? Okay. Okay, let's go up. Up, up. Yeah. And here's our arrow. It's actually pretty close. It almost looks like we put it right between his feet, maybe. So, I'll take that. That was not... At least the shot was on target. Alright. This opening rather sucks. And of course, it's in broad daylight. And we don't know who's on the other side. We don't know if we've been spotted or not. We don't know anything like that. So we are going to use invisibility and get across here. Given the fact that we got into a bit of a slugfest on the bridge, we won't take any chances. Okay. All right. We're looking for a little redemption. Listen. There it is. Nothing good. The Song of Pelennor, Volume 6. Etienne's going to take that. Song of Pelennor, Volume 7. Etienne's going to take that. He's interested in learning more about Nord history and culture. And Pelennor is obviously a character of interest to the Nords, so why not learn a little bit more? Don't need any hammers. Okay. I think we're clear, but we'll just play it safe. Look at the blood dripping through the floorboards. That's a nice touch. Garnet, good. Money. Scroll. Circle of the Moons. Steals 8 points of magicka per second from hostiles inside the circle. Ooh. Circlet of Eminent Archery. This is what we need right here. We're not going to wear it, but we're going to disenchant it, and we're going to use the enchantment. Okay. That was an excellent find. Ooh, this is an excellent find as well. Very good. Take the gold. That. Alto wine we're going to take. Is this Alto? Sure. Take the Alto wine. Okay, this was our first shot, and it was a gut shot on the Bandit Chief. I mean, it looks like it's laying in our lap, but it was a gut shot by where it's placed. Nothing really great there either. Hunting Bow of Souls. And finally, a slab of cheese. Anything here? No. Alright. We've been through this room pretty thoroughly. Okay, so we took this shot from way over there, and I'm interested to see... I'm not really seeing any of our arrows. This is an individual we missed twice. We hit our first shot from there, but we missed twice from up in these trees. And I guess I was pretty sure we were overshooting, but maybe I'm totally off on that. More likely we were undershooting, because when I took the shot that did hit, I compensated way more. So, okay. I'm not going to find it in that mess. Okay, let's... Salt will take. Tomato. Won't have that. All right. Well, it wasn't flawless by any means, but I think it was really an excellent attack. I think we worked from a strategy, and overall, the strategy worked very well. And when we did find ourselves in a bad situation, which was twice, on one occasion, we were able to use our ranger wiles to actually draw a saber cat into the fight, which I think is always an excellent solution. And the other time, we were just able to overpower our opponent with our knife work, our dagger work. So, good job, Etienne. Now let's keep moving. Okay, we're going to get off the road, though. It's getting very near the point where we're going to have to consider finding some place to camp for the night. Let's have a little snack. Some water. Apple. So overall, I would say I'm very pleased with how that went. The shots that we really, the critical shots, we made those count. So that's pretty good. And the interesting thing about it is, I mean, I really haven't... I probably could have saved myself the perk, you know, and not invested in that eagle eye capability. Let's take a look at that for a second. We're very close to our next level as well, which is great news. So if we look at archery here, we invested in steady hand. Now this is something that we have to invest in if we want to get to Hunter's Discipline and any of the perks that are beyond. But I can tell you, based on our experience so far, I've been making all the longest shots without use of steady hand, so I probably will not invest in the remaining levels of this perk. I don't think I need them, and I think that those are perk points that would be better spent on other things. I definitely want to, you know, we want to get up here to quick shot. I definitely am interested in Ranger, which is going to affect our movement speed with a drawn bow. I think all of those things are much more useful. The quick shot and Ranger I find particularly useful in interior settings where the work with the bow has to be up close and personal, you know? So in that case, we're getting the bonuses from our crippling shot and our pinning shot, and it's pretty imperative that we are able to shoot quickly. Oh. Man, I'm getting some low. That was not well telegraphed. Neither was that. Interesting to think that the worst thing they could do is turn their back on us, you know? which I guess is another wild animal metaphor for this character. You know? When confronted with the predator, don't turn your back on him, don't run, or he's going to chase you. That seems to be what Ettient does. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to find a place to camp here, and it's probably well-timed. I feel like my game is getting a little bit laggy. I'm having an FPS issue right now, so this seems like it'd be a good time to just make a save. And then we shall reconvene. I want to thank you very much for watching all of these episodes I'm putting out. I really do appreciate, as always, your patronage to the channel and your loyalty to the story. And I will see you next time.